The farm where we are growing our hops is along the Willamette River in the Willamette Valley, and back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, it was actually the hop capital of the world. Before Prohibition, there were over 4,000 craft breweries in the United States, which is something a lot of people don't realize. They feel like craft beer is a newer movement. Post-Prohibition, it took them until this year, 2016, to surpass that number of the pre-Prohibition breweries. Right now in America, we have over 5,000 craft breweries. Rogue is one of the original craft breweries in the United States. We started in 1988. We harvest hops usually from the mid-August to mid-September. This whole smell of the Willamette Valley just smells like sinking your nose into an IPA. When those hop vines come down and that lupulin spreads in the air, there's really nothing like it. Right now, nowadays the hop picking is mechanized, so we use tractors to cut down the vines from the trellises where they hang, and we take them over and they're picked mechanically and dried in a kiln and then cooled and put into bales that are about 200 pounds each and taken over to the brewery. Back when these hops were picked by hand, it would take about 10,000 people over the course of the same kind of time period, August to September, to hand pick each and every one of these cones. People would come from all over the nation, especially after the Great Depression, when the main source of income was following crops around. And for hops, I've heard really phenomenal stories about it being such a celebratory crop to pick. They would come and they would set up small cities for a month, and they would have daycares, and they would have schools where they would keep the children, and it was just an amazing celebration of agriculture. What I love and what we do at Rogue is, as much as we can, educate people about where their beer comes from. You know, they think it comes from these big steel tanks at a brewery, but it starts as an agricultural endeavor that has all this history in the United States, and I think it's something really, really unique and an incredible story from the last 150 years in Oregon.